Pokimane's latest response really shows her true colors. You're gonna want to see this. After being criticized, called out for releasing her cookies, minor cookies that were a clone of a Costco brand, exactly the same nutritional values, exactly the same ingredients, exactly the same name. People pointed out that Pokimane jacked her prices up, $18 more for 2 ounces extra of her cookies. It was clear to everyone it was a complete and utter rip-off.
I don't want you guys spending your money on something unless it's really, really worth your money.
Pokimane then gave a corporate bullshit statement saying, no guys, the ingredients are sourced differently. Everything's, different. We're improving the formula, after she was claiming to everyone they invented and created the product.
So I just constantly felt like I had to choose between eating something yummy but kind of feeling bad or guilty about it, or eating something healthy, maybe feeling like I did something good but never really wanting to reach for it again because it did not taste good at all. In comes Mina. We basically made this brand because why are there not more snacks that are simply healthy, tasty?
And after the criticism got too much, Pokimane came out with this statement saying that if you can't afford $7 a bag for cookies, you're just broke, little broke boy.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
She got absolutely rinsed, rightfully so, on every social media platform for this statement. Number one, she avoids any accountability and criticism because her cookies, even though it's sold in a 4-pack, the bags are only 4-ounce bags. So you're only selling 16 ounces of cookies for $28, whereas the Tootsie's ones, where people found that you just copied, were selling at $9.99 for 14 ounces. Showing your product was a clear and utter rip-off. Of course, calling people broke for not spending $7 on a bag of cookies. Who the fuck spends $7 on 4 ounces of cookies? And times are pretty tough for a lot of people. Pokimane comes across as a complete arsehole, absolutely out of touch with the world, as these airheaded influencers get money chucked at them by simps often are. Well, since the outrage of this clip, Pokimane has responded, and she just can't really help herself, can she? Instead of taking accountability, instead of, addressing actual criticism, Pokimane just says this. When being called out in a tweet that said, "This has to be a joke, Pokimane. There are people that work extremely hard, daily, doing jobs most would consider not as fun as streaming. There are better ways to word this. This is damaging not only to you, but those who are in business with you and this cookie." Pokimane saw this tweet and responded with, "Wow, what I said was 100% intended to be a joke. I see why it came off as insensitive, and I apologize for that." Where is the joke in this? You can clearly see how angry Pokimane is, how much the criticism has got to her about these shitty cookies.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
And what is the joke? Calling someone broke for not being able to afford $7 cookies? Like, there's no joke here. It's pretty plain to see it wasn't a joke. Pretty classic Pokimane saying, I can see why it came off as insensitive, so I'm sorry if you guys took it that way, rather than being like, I was a massive arsehole, probably shouldn't have said that, so I'm sorry. Always the Pokimane way, trying to find other ways to get around anything but taking accountability. He then goes on to say this: "I also understand the current price of the cookies may be expensive for some, and promise we'll continue to consider pricing to keep Mina as affordable as possible." Expensive for some? No, $7 a bag is expensive for everyone. And the criticism isn't just that you're pricing it high, it's the fact that you took an already existing product, slapped your logo on it, jacked up the prices, and tried acting like you created the thing.
We basically made this this brand because why are there not more snacks that are simply healthy, tasty?
Even like if you agree right now. She then goes on to say, I also want to clarify that this was said towards one rude chatter. I did not at all intend it to be a general statement or towards my community. You're addressing criticism towards your cookie that everyone was giving you. The whole internet was saying it.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
This excuse of, I was only talking to one chatter. This statement from Pokimane, as always, never any actual accountability, never actually saying something of substance, just always dancing around the issue, never admitting she's wrong. She also said this, when she put out her statement, you know, the corporate statement about the cookies, someone replied with, this is so scummy, man. She is preying on her stands, wringing them out like a rag for every last penny. She's a manipulative liar, and once again, pull the women get treated unfairly and sexist cards again, and her sheep fans will eat it up. Pokimane replied, you're a dumbass who lacks reading comprehension skills, so you resort to regurgitating idiotic incel rhetoric instead of easily reading up on basic CPG/food industry practices. Praying for you. So what she's referring to there is when she said in her statement that, you know, they're redoing the formula, white labeling. This is common industry practice. Yeah, well, most brands who white label or do stuff like this don't go on camera to their audience who they're pretending to have a personal relationship with, telling them they're creating a brand.
We basically made this brand because why are there not more snacks that are simply healthy, tasty?
Something that's never been done, a healthy snack because you couldn't find any, on the website saying that you created it, and then hiking up the price to nearly triple the value to what the product was when it was on the shelves at Costco. Pokimane is just ignoring all these actual criticisms, which is very interesting actually. Now these takes of Pokimane have resurfaced. If you remember that streamer who was like telling viewers that you should donate $5 and subscribe to her Twitch because it's not money, it's an irrelevant amount of money.
It doesn't really matter how much money you make or how much money you have. That's really the thing, because I'm not asking you for a large financial contribution. If it cost $20 to sub, $20 is quite a bit of money. $20 is you can get a full meal for $20. And the difference of $20 and eating a meal is in that $20. Like, that's where it is. But a sub is $5. At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10, truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working. You should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not like a ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy.
Well, Pokimane saw that clip in 2020 and her take was, if $5 is an irrelevant amount of money, then she shouldn't need the $5 from your subscription. If she argues it adds up if multiple people give me $5 though, then she should realize it works the same way when it comes to spending. Not to mention that tons of people watch streams after a day of hard work, or while being broke college students, or a multitude of other situations where they need to be more frugal. Contrast that, Pokimane, with
$7 a bag. Like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Pretty fucking laughable. And then who remembers her take on XQC moving to Kick? Pretty funny to watch now.
Nope. No, and it's not because I got like $10 million. It's just because I'm good as I am. Why would I compromise my morals and ethics for more money when I have money? Something about that is so cringe to me personally. Like I understand, you know, if you need to make money, right? For me to do cringe shit when I have my, I can't. Like, ew. How do I, can someone put this into words better than I can? It's almost embarrassing.
That was her talking about XQC signing a Kick deal. Not really that cringe to sign a big deal to another platform. What is cringe though is ripping your viewers off by taking an existing product, slapping your face on it, jacking up the price. That is one of the most cringe things I've seen in a long time, and Pokimane's the queen of it. And last but not least, something that I really want to talk about too, which narrative that has been pushed a little bit. Nadia, the streamer, came out with this take. Of course there was going to be a take like this from a massive streamer saying, you guys have people like Neon, Jack, Sneeko who average thousands of viewers and do nothing but spread negativity and harass people in public. But when a girl sells cookies, that's when you want to speak out? The immense hatred towards women on the internet is unhinged. Yes, because all of this, every criticism and actual critique, is because Pokimane's a woman, not because, again, she took a product, jacked the prices up, pretended she created it. No, there's no criticism actually, it's just because she's a woman. And also Nadia, the names you're mentioning here like Neon, Jack, Sneeko, all I see on Twitter and stuff like this, people posting clips of them calling them out. You know, we all knew that take was coming. Someone had to pull the sexism card. I'm just surprised it wasn't Pokimane herself. Like the video if you agree. Thank you for watching. It's probably the last one on this unless Pokimane releases like a video or something. And that is it. Until next time, fuck off.